9:17, welcome back to CTV Morning Live. It's time for Ask the Expert. Brenda Hollingsworth here from Auger Hollingsworth. If you've got questions about our segment, we're going to deal with accident law, for lack of better terms. 613-789-6559, extension 2803. You can also email us, ottawa.morning@ctv.ca, or Facebook as a question on our Facebook page. Simple as that. All right? Brenda, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Very good. You're a lawyer, but do we call you an accident lawyer? What do we call you?
Generally speaking, personal injury lawyer is the term.
Personal injury lawyer?
Yep, accident lawyer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see the term accident lawyer on your website here, so.
Yep.
Right?
That's it.
You and your partner, Richard Auger.
Yes.
Is what you do.
That's right. That's what we do. Personal injury.
Okay. We're going to cover a lot of topics today, but first of all, this applies to you if you've been involved in a car accident. Here are some of the things. I love your website for this. A pedestrian accident, a bicycle car accident, right? Motorcycle accidents, truck accidents, slips and falls.
Yep.
A dog attack, a dog bite, that's a personal injury.
It is.
Being the victim of a defective product. Does it have to injure you?
Yes, you have to have suffered consequences in order to have a case.
Okay.
Yes.
Consequences.
So usually injury. Can be psychological injury, but there has to be an injury.
I like your website because right away, right at the top, if I had a motor vehicle accident, which is, I would assume, the bulk of the cases that you deal with?
I would say 70% car accidents, including the pedestrian or the bike accidents or motorcycle, anything, any kind of motor vehicle accident.
You would just click on this right away and you would get information.
Yep. It takes you to the part of our website that deals with the accidents.
It's happening right now, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. So, how do you claim, for an accident in Ontario and all that sort of thing? Are the laws different from province to province in this country?
Yeah, they are actually, and with the internet, it's great to do internet research, but you want to make sure that if you've had an Ontario accident, you're looking at Ontario information. For example, the Quebec system is dramatically different.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a completely no-fault system. It's run by the province. So if you're an Ontario resident, and it happens a lot here, if you're an Ottawa resident and you have an accident in Quebec, you're dealing with a whole different kettle of fish.
Right. I know this is your specialty, so I know who to call if in fact a situation like this happens to me.
Right.
A personal injury situation, I would automatically call you. Selecting a lawyer, though, in these cases can be difficult for people.
Yeah, people don't really know where to start. First of all, people aren't aware that lawyers specialize. And some lawyers are generalists and do lots of different things. Maybe you had a lawyer help you with your real estate deal. Sure. So that's your lawyer. So it's important to know kind of who you're dealing with and what their expertise is in personal injury, because it's a very particular area. There's a lot of misunderstanding about what is covered, what isn't, what's available, what's not, timelines, that kind of thing. So you want to make sure you have someone who does personal injury on a regular basis. You don't want to be anybody's first case.
It's tough to know, especially if you do end up in this situation, what you should be looking for in a lawyer.
Yeah, no, I mean, getting referrals from people you know who've had happy outcomes from their cases is a great place to start. Mm-hmm. Most lawyers offer a free consultation. I would never hire a lawyer without meeting them face to face if I could at all avoid it. It's a long relationship. Law cases, personal injury cases, go on for months or even years.
Yes.
You want to make sure that there's a rapport between you and the lawyer. You feel this is someone I can talk to. Mm-hmm. This is someone who I have confidence in. And really, I think it takes face-to-face to do that. Personal injury lawyers resolve your case most of the time by face-to-face negotiation with the other side. Right. So you want to see what they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's important.
Is the client usually present for those negotiations, or
it can sometimes
lawyer to lawyer sort of thing?
Both happen. Sometimes it's lawyer to insurance adjuster.
Yeah.
There is part of a lawsuit process that's a mandatory mediation, and there the client is there, the lawyer's there, the other lawyer's there, and the insurance representative is there, and that's a head-to-head negotiation. Everybody's in the room, so clients get to see that. But lots of cases don't go that far.
No.
Lots of cases get resolved on the telephone early on, or the adjuster will come to my office and I resolve the case with them.
Give me a percentage on that. Like, what percentage of cases end up going all the way to face-to-face sort of court situation?
Well, the number of cases that actually go to a trial, which is the end of the road, is for personal injury is about 4%.
4?
4. And that's only of cases that are actually launched, right? A lot of cases get settled before there's even a lawsuit, right? So it's very unlikely that you're going to trial, but it's possible. And the whole lawsuit is geared towards what if you were to go to trial.
Okay.
So you need to have a lawyer who's not afraid to go to trial.
Right, right.
You know, that kind of thing. And, you know, not every lawyer will go to trial.
No.
You know, so you need to know that.
Yes.
But as far my own practice, about 70% of cases that get to mediation, this head-to-head thing we were talking about 70% of those cases settle.
Right there.
Yep.
Right then and
So
there.
that's right. So there's a really good chance of settlement without a trial.
You just have to have somebody with you who understands the law and how it applies to you. That is the key.
Well, that's right. And insurance, I mean, insurance is like a lot of people's businesses, a lot of government businesses. It's very similar that if you want to, if you're the insurance adjuster and you want to recommend a settlement, get the money out of the insurance coffers, you've got to have a lot of boxes checked.
Yep.
Yes, I've got the medical records. Yes, I've got the liability report. Yes, I've got an income loss calculation. So you need to have a lawyer who's actually aware of that and who goes out and gets those things.
We're going to open up the floor to questions now. Your questions for Brenda Hollingsworth here on Ask the Expert. All you have to do is telephone call 613-789-6559, extension 2803 to join us and ask your question live. Also can ask through email ottawa.morning@ctv.ca or on our Facebook page. So if you want to find out how to select a lawyer when it comes to personal injury, we'll be able to answer that for you. And anything beyond that, that's just step one. If you'd like to get in touch with Auger Hollingsworth, here's how you do that. Join us for segment 2 of Ask the Expert. We'll answer your questions with Brenda Hollingsworth from Auger Hollingsworth. Right after this, it's 9:24.